Welcome to NeoHistory TV, where history's greatest moments come alive through sound, story, and truth. In the spring of 1912, the world stood amazed by a floating miracle of engineering. The RMS Titanic was the largest moving object ever built by human hands. Nearly 900 feet long, towering like a steel city on water, Titanic symbolized luxury, power, and human confidence. She carried grand staircases, electric elevators, heated swimming pools, fine dining halls, and private suites fit for royalty. Newspapers proudly called her unsinkable. More than 2,200 passengers and crew boarded Titanic for her maiden voyage from Southampton to New York. Among them were wealthy industrialists, immigrants seeking new lives, families, musicians, engineers, and dreamers. As the massive ship pulled away from the harbor, cheers filled the air. No one imagined that this voyage would become one of history's greatest tragedies. Titanic sailed smoothly across the Atlantic. The weather was calm, the sea unusually still. Wireless operators received multiple warnings from other ships reporting dangerous icebergs ahead. Some messages were delayed or ignored as operators focused on sending passenger messages. On the night of April 14th, the temperature dropped sharply. The ocean became eerily flat, making icebergs harder to spot. At 11:40 p.m., lookouts suddenly saw a massive dark shape directly ahead. Iceberg. The crew attempted to turn the ship and reverse engines, but the Titanic was moving too fast. The iceberg scraped along the starboard side, ripping open multiple compartments below the waterline. Water rushed in faster than engineers could contain it. The ship was designed to stay afloat with 4 flooded compartments. 6 were breached. The Titanic was doomed. At first, many passengers did not realize the danger. Some laughed. Others stayed warm in lounges. Crew members quietly prepared lifeboats. But panic soon spread as the ship began to tilt forward. There were not enough lifeboats for everyone, only enough for about half the people on board. Women and children were prioritized. Families were separated. Some refused to leave loved ones behind. The ship's band continued playing calm music to reduce panic. Wireless operators sent desperate distress signals into the darkness. SOS. SOS. Titanic sinking. Nearby ships were too far away. The closest ship capable of rescue would arrive hours later. As the bow sank deeper, the stern rose into the air. Freezing Atlantic water flooded the decks. People slipped on icy metal. Screams filled the night. At 2:20 a.m., the Titanic broke apart. The front section disappeared beneath the sea. Moments later, the stern plunged downward, vanishing into the dark Atlantic. Silence followed, broken only by hundreds of people struggling in freezing water. Most would not survive more than a few minutes. At dawn, the rescue ship Carpathia arrived and pulled survivors from lifeboats. Over 1,500 lives had been lost. The world mourned. Investigations revealed critical failures. Too few lifeboats, ignored iceberg warnings, high speed and dangerous waters, overconfidence in technology. Maritime laws changed forever. Ships were required to carry enough lifeboats for all passengers. Ice patrols began monitoring dangerous waters. Radio communication became mandatory at all times. In 1985, the wreck of Titanic was discovered resting nearly 4 kilometers beneath the ocean surface. Her remains continue to tell silent stories of bravery, sacrifice, and human vulnerability. Titanic remains a symbol, not just of tragedy, but of humility. A reminder that nature will always command respect, no matter how advanced humanity becomes. Thank you for watching NeoHistory TV. Like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories from history, mystery, and discovery.